Manta is a brand new cryptocurrency that could go from $2 all the way up to $80. I'm going to explain why it fits my thesis by looking at the tokenomics, the value capture, what it actually does, how you can stake it for up to 80% returns, in addition to all of the airdrops in the ecosystem. I'm going to be breaking down everything that you need to know, so buckle up, this is going to be a good one, and please press the buttons to show some support. Jumping right into the price action, there's a couple of things that I want to point out about this chart. Let's go ahead and start from naked. So January 18th, the coin came out. It was very volatile to start, right? We pretty much immediately pushed up towards $4. We had a retracement all the way to the swing low at 220. Incredibly volatile off the top. But when we look at the market structure, I think it is very appetizing, right? We have a series of lower highs, one touch, two touch, three touch, broke. I think there's a horizontal supply zone here, zone of confluence, whatever you want to call it, right? There is sellers here pushing the price down, but now it seems we've found pretty good support there. From the monthly open, we are currently up 46%. From the weekly open as of March 12th, we are up 11%. And I think this market structure is entering price exploration, right? We had an all-time high. This was on March 12th at $4.10. So overall, the market structure for Manta is looking incredibly bullish. If you're feeling FOMO about this Manta price action, you could have learned about this project earlier if you were tuning into our daily TikTok live streams. I'll put the link in the description for the TikTok page, and I'll catch you there next time. The Manta technology stack is not only impressive, it is overwhelming. They have a whole bunch of buzzwords here. If you know me, I like Celestia, I like the idea of modularity, I like the idea of building on top of something to make it more scalable. Manta is no different. I'm going to read out the buzzword here. Manta Pacific is the first EVM equivalent ZK application platform that is scalable and secure through Celestia DA and Polygon Zero Knowledge EVM. Whole bunch of buzzwords there. Essentially, this diagram does a good job explaining it. They have two products. This is all it comes down to. One product, Manta Atlantic, is a layer 1 basically built on top of Polkadot. Manta Pacific is a layer 2 built for Ethereum using Celestia technology that is also compatible with the Polygon stack and the Optimism stack. Essentially, this results in core features being low fees and high scalability. It is incredibly developer friendly. There's new use cases for ZK. ZK is zero knowledge, non-invasive compliance, a growing ecosystem. And when we go to the ecosystem page, you can see just how many projects are building on the Manta technology stack, are integrated into the ecosystem, or otherwise associated with Manta. Seriously, this list just goes on and on and on. And now that you have a basic understanding of the Manta technology and the ecosystem of the project, let's talk about price prediction for this bull run by using Polygon Matic as a framework to work with for how high Manta could go. Before we get started, don't forget to join our Discord where we have a tight-knit crypto community finding gems regularly. Some back of the envelope math, because I know that's why you're really here. Manta currently has a price of $3.87 with a market cap of 972 million. To figure out what benchmark we can compare to, we're going to look at Polygon Matic last bull run, which peaked at a $20 billion market cap. So we're going to take 20, the peak market cap of Polygon, divided by Manta's current market cap, which is 972 million, divided by 0.972. This is going to give us the multiplier of price, and we said that the Manta's current price is 387 times by 387 is going to give us a Manta price target of $79.63, but let's round it to make it easy and call it $80. We just discussed a really high number for how much potential Manta Network has. Using DeFi Llama, let's get a better understanding of the on-chain analytics, and let's also look at fundraising as well as token investing to fully understand the bigger picture. One of the best places to start for this kind of stuff is DeFi Llama. So using the DeFi Llama page for Manta, we can see that there's a TVL of 630 million. One thing that I do like about this is post-launch, which did happen in January, there has been consistent TVL growth. That shows people are bringing money into the ecosystem. And when you look at all of the different decentralized applications that they can use, you can see these are highly interoperable in nature because most of these applications are available on multiple different chains, right? That is the benefit of modular technology. You can bring in and you can add other chains to decentralized applications super easily. So overall, I mean, I understand the fully diluted value of Manta is 3.88 billion, but personally, I don't think that is that relevant because when we talk about vesting, you're going to see why. Drops tab is a great resource for getting a better understanding of token fundraising, vesting, supporters, everything that you need to know. Starting off with Manta Network, it is clear to see it is available on all of these S tier exchanges, right? Binance, Bybit, Mexi, KuCoin, Gate.io, Huobi Global, Gate.io, all of these exchanges. Failing to mention, you can get this on literally any decentralized exchange because it is in the ERC ecosystem. When we talk about fundraising, there was a Binance launch pool and these projects tend to do really well. There is a Series A led by Polychain, a really big name in the space. The venture round was led by Binance Labs, and part of the reason why I love seeing that is because all of these other exchanges want to compete with Binance. So when Binance funds a project, it is very common that it gets listed everywhere. That increases accessibility, increases liquidity, makes it quite frothy, and tends to appreciate. That was the playbook that we saw with Celestia, for example. They had a public sale, a seed round, and a pre-seed round, which were both led by CoinFund, I believe. Yes, CoinFund. When we're talking about fundraising, it's important to understand vesting. So for the ecosystem initiatives, for example, there is an unlock in 37 days, 1.5% of total supply, but that is an ecosystem incentive, right? That money is going to maybe go towards developer grants, or it's going to go towards rewarding other projects building in the Manta ecosystem. It's not like they're just going to take the Manta, unload it into an order book, and sell it. When we're talking about the advisors, there's another unlock, 17 days. Foundation is receiving 0.01% tomorrow. This is the one that I think people need to focus on because there is 0.01, 0.02, very small increments coming out every single day. People are saying that it's hyperinflationary. It's not. That's just what you want it to be, right? The team, when you're talking about, their unlock start in 493 days. They already had an airdrop. When we're talking about the Series A, 312 days. So you really have to contextualize these vesting periods with how long you think you're going to be in the project and kind of the time period of speculation, and most importantly, the time period of that price prediction. Hopefully you've stuck around this far because we are going to start talking about airdrops in the Manta ecosystem, some specific examples, and then more specifically how you can qualify. This Twitter thread is a little bit older, but there's good information here, right? This was from February 13th. So for example, if you staked Manta and then deposited some into Zero Lend, you got bonus points. They literally dedicated 1% of their total supply for Manta stakers, right? That is a good partnership. Shoebill Finance, Uliverse, Vui, CappyFX, WebMe. These are all platforms that are launching in the Manta ecosystem, and by staking your Manta, which we're going to talk about next, you will qualify for these airdrops. That is the benefit of these modular narratives. I will openly admit self-custody staking Manta is incredibly challenging, but I'm going to tell you about a much easier method to use, how you can liquid stake your Manta, still capture a very impressive percentage, and most importantly, still qualify for those tasty airdrops. One of the first things that you need to do in order to stake your Manta is bridge your Manta. So like I said, there's two networks. You could think of Manta Pacific as the MetaMask compatible version, and you could think of Manta Atlantic as the Polkadot compatible version. So effectively, the first thing that you need to do is you need to buy your Manta and you need to withdraw it. You're probably going to withdraw it to Manta Pacific, and then you need to use the bridge on the Manta Network website, which I will provide in the description, to bridge from Manta Pacific to Manta Atlantic. Effectively, that means you are moving it from the Ethereum network to the Polkadot network. Now, that means you're going to need two wallets. Number one, you're going to need MetaMask, and number two, I recommend downloading Subwallet, which is a wallet for interacting with the Polkadot ecosystem. So if you were to do this right now, you'd connect your wallet using this button down here, Connect Wallet. You would select how much Manta you want to move, and then you would paste in your Manta Atlantic address. Because like I said, you're basically moving it from your MetaMask to your Subwallet, or the EVM chain to the Polkadot chain, right? You would delegate your address, and frankly, it's probably going to take 20 to 25 minutes, so go have dinner and come back. Now, once you have that Manta developed into the Atlantic ecosystem, you're going to go ahead and go to the website Bifrost Finance. Again, link will be in the description. This is a liquid staking platform that is frankly much easier to use. So you're going to go down here, and then there's this little button down here saying cross in. You're going to click that, and that is going to allow you to exchange your Manta for vManta. So that is effectively the liquid staked version. And then towards the bottom, there's that option saying hit stake. That is going to make you eligible for that tasty 34.15% APY, in addition to all of the airdrops in the Manta ecosystem. Effectively, this is much easier than self-custody Manta staking, because that, as I found in my own experience and other people in the Discord, is a giant fucking headache. Thank you for watching. I truly appreciate you sticking around until the end of this video. Please don't forget to press some buttons to support, share this video with a friend, and I'll see you next time.